So men, if you are under authority and the woman does not trust you, there's greater work to be done. There's greater work to be done. There's greater work to be done. So women, ensure that before you say that you want a man of God, that you are ready to die to self. That you're ready to submit to that man. You're ready to submit under his leadership, under his authority. That you will allow him to lead you. When there's no money in the account, you still trust in him because he is trusted in God. Don't go by what you see. And women, if you say that you want a man of God, a man that is under God's authority, a man that submits to human authority, you can't hang with your friends. Those friends are double-minded friends. You can't hang with the double-minded. Oh, are you a slave now? He's telling you what you do. There's no money in the account. What you gonna do? Oh, you have your own job. You're making your own money. Oh, I'm gonna talk about that later. No, double-minded. You need to cut them out, because if you say you want to marry a man of God, that you want to be with a man of God, you need to silence the noise. Death to self. When you're dying, when you're dead, there's no sound. You're not listening to anyone. You are dead to self. That, Lord, lead me. That's what you're saying. Lord, lead me. If this is the man that you have put before me, allow him to lead me. I give you control to lead. But that's what it means if you want a man of God. I'm not talking about those flimsy men. I'm not talking about the flimsy Christians. I'm not talking about the double-minded. I'm talking to the Abrahams, the men that is under God's authority. When God gave Abraham the instruction, I need you to kill your only son, the son that he's been waiting for 99 years. For years he's been waiting for that son. And God said, I need you to go and kill your son, Isaac. Could you imagine if Abraham had a conversation with Sarah first? What would happen? The noise, the anger, the cry, the pain. She would have followed Abraham. And she would have tried to convince Abraham, you're not hearing from God. So men, I know the voice of the woman can be loud. When you receive an instruction from God, you know it's God. And you have confirmed it with authority. That's why human authority is very important. You have confirmed it with authority. Don't look left, don't look right. If the woman is saying no, but you know that you heard from God, go with God. And God will give her peace afterwards. Women are nearsighted. They go by what they see now. The account is dry. I don't have any clothes. The pantry is empty. Where are we going to live? Where are we going to eat? There's no gas in the car. But you as the head, you are farsighted because you are connected with the Father. He gives you long range, because he's saying in 2 weeks, the money is coming. In 2 days, pantry will be full. In a month time, new wardrobe. So men, when you are connected, you are under authority. You are farsighted. You can see from a mile away. You can see as far as the eyes can see. You can see further than the elders that are standing. When you are submitted, because the woman is nearsighted, because the woman was built to depend on the man. And so she will see as far as she can see. But the man is built to submit to God. He will see as far as God allow him to see. You see the difference? You see? She is designed to see as far as she can see. He is allowed to see as far as God allow him to see. If he is under authority. So men, sometimes you have to take the high road. Sometimes you have to take the days where she's not talking to you. Sometimes you have to take, there's some days that she's giving you attitude. But know that I heard right. I confirm it with authority. This is what I'll do. And she will align. She has to. She has no choice but to align, because she will see the fruits of your labor. She will see the results. She will see the things that, the things that you see, but she's not seeing now, but she will see them afterwards because you as the head under God's authority will see. I believe. Now, I believe that, at my church, we are big on Christian meditation, the hour of meditation. And we've been talking about Abraham because Abraham is one of the leaders in meditation. We have Moses, we have Joshua, Abraham as well. And so I believe through visualization, through revelation, Abraham saw the outcome. Abraham saw that God will provide. Because when the ram showed up, Abraham said, "You are the God that provide." So I believe that Abraham saw it. I believe that God allowed Abraham to see it, to visualize it. Because again, they were walking for days. So he was visualizing. He was not thinking about what he sees now or the instruction that he received now. No, he was visualizing it. He saw the outcome. And because he is under God's authority, God gave him a vision. And so, but he still had to follow the instructions. He still had to follow the instructions. And the minute he was about to perform that act, the ram showed up. You are the God that provides. I need you to understand this, man. God is the God that provides. You are not the provider of the home. Man, I need you to understand that. You are not the provider. God is the provider. He is the provider. So when he gives you an instruction, yes, the woman will be upset, but she'll get over it. I need you to learn to put in practice. Because now we go into 2026. I need you to put into practice that I will follow God no matter what. Even if she's upset. Even though she put me in the doghouse. Now, this will be another episode. I don't believe in doghouse. No, this is my house. We sleeping in the same bed. We wake up in the same bed. There's no sleeping on the couch. But that's a different story for another day. But I need you to understand. If you are under authority, you have to follow the instruction because he will provide. Because he will allow you to see what the woman is not seeing. Because the woman, she's designed to depend on the man. She will see what the man allow her to see. But man, there's some vision that God will give you that you will try to show the woman. She will not see it. Because she's not built that way. She's not ready as yet. Her frame cannot handle as yet. And so that's your responsibility. I said this in season 2, I believe. That, especially for the ones that are married. Women, I need you to understand this. When you say you want a man of God, this is what's happening. Again, Abraham was under God's authority. The man is under God's authority. The man is under human authority. As the head of the home, as the man of God, there's some access that man has that the woman will not have. Not because she is not worthy of it. Not because she's a lesser being. Because of the work that has to be done. The man is built differently. Emotionally, physically, he is built differently. The woman is built differently. And so there's some access, there's some things that the man has to go and get. I believe if the family is poor, it's because of the man. Especially if the man is the believer. There should be no broke Christians. I'm telling you, there should be no Christians that are broke. None. There are Christians now, there are seasons. There's a broke season, but that broke season should not be 20 years of marriage, 30 years of marriage, 5 years of marriage. No. If the family is broke, if the marriage is broke, it's because of the man. I will explain. Because women, I need you to understand, when the man, you say you want a man of God, that man has direct access to God. That's why it's God, man, woman, family. That's the line. So the children will depend on the woman. The woman will depend on the man. The man will depend on God. Now, God is not a God of wastage. God will not just give you things. You have to go and search. You have to go and fight. You have to go and toil. You have to go and invest. You have to go and work. But there's some things in the spiritual realm that access, some things that needs to be broken. And for women, there's some bondage that need to be broken over your life that you cannot break. That man has to break it. There's some bloodline, there's some sickness and diseases that is attached to you as the woman. That's why, women, it's important that you marry the right man. That man will go and search and seek and visualize and meditate and find the source of that sickness and cut it off. Find the source of that menstrual cycle that's not stopping. Find the source of that breast cancer and stop it and break it and cut it. He'll pray a prayer and you'll be healed. You say amen, but you don't know what that man did in order to heal you, the wife. He has to go to the Father. He has to search. There's some places that man has to go to. When he comes out, there's marks, there's scars, there's burns, there's the missing limbs, broken bones. Those are the things that the woman is not built for. I'm sure she can do it. But how many times can she do it? The man is built to do it every time because he's the head. He's the covering. Every time there's a situation in the family, he has to go to God. Every time the family needs something, he has to go to God. He has to fight. He has to toil. He has to go to war. He has to wage war. When the wife is being tormented, she's sick, she's broken, she's in pain, she's in fear, she can't conceive. That man has to go and fight and pull down and go to war. But every time he goes to war, there's bruises. He does not come with a clean clothes, with clean hands. No, there's broken bones, there's lashes, there's bruises, there's scars, there's diseases, there's things that are all over him. Because he's the head. Because he's the head, women. So women, as you're sleeping in the night, and dreaming about that Prada, that jollof rice, that fried chicken, that soup, and that, you want to eat it. You dream about the food or the outfit or the car, the house, and he's there just toiling. Men, we're not worrying. We don't worry. No, we go and meditate. Okay, God, how do I make this happen? She wants to travel tomorrow. She traveled 2 months ago, but she wants to travel. How do I make it happen? What do I need to do? And God will give him revelation, will give him ideas, will give him solutions. But he has to toil. He has to stay up. He has to fight. Because a sleeping man is a dead man. A sleeping man will lose his family. A sleeping man will lose his wife. A sleeping man will lose his mind. So the man has to be... Women, when we sleep and we're not sleeping, we're always vigilant. Our eyes may be closed, but our spirit is still awake. I have my son is 3 years old. And he's been potty trained. He's sleeping on his own. But there are some nights he'll come and wake me up. And my son is 3. For those of you that know my son, his hands are small. But there are sometimes he'll come, like this morning, he come in my room and he just tapped me. It was a gentle tap. It was not a hard tap. And the minute he touched me, he did not raise his voice. He did not say daddy. The minute he touched me, I just sprung up. Because my spirit was up. Women, don't mind the man sleeping. His spirit is always awake. It was always ready. It's always vigilant. It's always ready to fight. But you don't see it. All you see is this is a man that's not listening to you. I have my opinion. I can make decisions. I can make money as well. I can do this. I can do that. But you don't know what the man is going through. But you refuse to find out. Women, I just need you to say this one part. God, show me what my husband is going through. Show me my husband in the night. What he's doing. Even when he's sleeping, he's up. But you cannot appreciate that man because all you're saying, okay, I have ideas. I have plans. He's not listening to me. But you say you want a man of God. That's what it takes. That's what it takes to be a man of God. A man of God is not a title. He submits. He submits. So when the man asks you to submit to him, women, he is submitting as well. When he's asking you to die to your flesh, he is doing the same thing. When he's telling you to wait, man, women, I need you to understand this is inside the man. Let me drink some water. I need you to understand this, woman. The hardest thing for a man is to say no to his wife. Say no to his children. That's the hardest thing for a man. The idea of a man cannot provide, he cannot provide for his family, is the hardest thing for him. But you know that man, if he has to go and beg, that's that. A man that has to beg to provide for his family, inside he's dead. He's dead because he does not want to go and beg, but he know that he has to provide for his family, that he has to feed his family. I need you to understand, women, inside the man, when you see the man say no, he's not saying it, he's not saying no out of spite. He's saying no because he know that he cannot do it right now. He wants to. He wants to pay for the trips. He wants to do things for the kids. But you have to, okay, no, I need to look at, we have to pay the bills. The mortgage is coming up. The car note, the car payment. This is coming up. Electricity bill. This and that. And you will rub salt to the injury. I could work too. When you tell a man I can work as well, it's like he died again. Because you're telling him that he cannot provide for the family. Now, women, now you can work. It's just the manner of which you said it or when you say it. But the hardest thing for a man is I cannot provide for my family. And that's why I understand that you have a lot of men that say they're not ready for marriage. Because they want to have the house, they want to have the job, they want to have the car, they want to be able to provide for the family. The woman is always ready. Because the woman sees now. The man looks at the future. The woman sees now, okay, the dress I'm gonna wear, the ring that I'm gonna get, oh, the bridal party, the outfits, the dresses, the food, oh, the cake, oh, the DJ. They would look at the now, but the man that say that he's not ready, he's looking at the future. Oh, after we get married, where am I gonna put this woman? I just took this woman out of her home, her father's home. Where am I going to put her? Where am I going to put the kids? How am I going to provide? The bills, how much bills? Oh, she has to do her hair. She has to do her nails. I wanted to keep up. So how am I going to do it? That's the things that the men are thinking about. We're made for long range. We're far-sighted. And so when a man says he's not ready for marriage, now there's some men that go to the extreme. They want to date for 10 years. No, I'm not talking about those men. There's some men they want to date for 5 years. No, I'm not talking about those men. I'm talking about the men that's like 1 or 2 years. Okay, yeah. But usually when a man starts to date women, he is ready for marriage. Now, in the process of being ready for marriage and the process of dating, if you're not ready, he will take his time. If you are not ready, women, he will take marriage off the table. Because the man is always ready. They are assessing. They are analyzing. What is she doing? How does she speak to me? Women, I need you to understand. The way that you talk to a man, I don't care if you raise your voice or not. It's the tone. You might say, oh, I'm not raising my voice. You might say, I didn't say anything. But your tone. Your tone speaks loud. Your tone is so loud and powerful that you don't have to say a word. But your tone. So some men, they're looking at your tone. Your facial expression, your attitude. So men are assessing you. They are dating you, but they are assessing you. And they're saying, okay, no, you're not ready for marriage. Because women, I need you to understand. Men don't like divorce. When they marry you forever. They don't like divorce. And in his future, women, there's no divorce. In his future, he's not sleeping in the couch. In his future, he's not in the doghouse. In his future, there's no abuse. Mental, verbal abuse. In his future. Make sense? Now, women, again, you say you want a man of God, but do you know what you're asking for? Do you know what you are getting yourself into? Are you ready to die to self? Are you ready to allow that man to lead you? Are you ready to allow that man to provide for you? Are you ready to allow that man to take control of the situation? Are you ready to submit to him, to die to self? Are you ready? He is your Lord. He is the authority over you. Your father is no longer your authority. Your spiritual father is no longer your authority. The man that you marry is your authority. He is the man that you have to submit to. He is the man that is in control. He is the man that's driving the ship. He is the captain of the ship. He is the captain of the ship. If he's the captain of the ship, the captain takes orders from no one. The captain's orders are final. The captain's decision is final. He is the captain of the ship. If the ship sinks, it's on the captain. If the ship sinks, it's on the captain. He is the captain of the ship. So, women, allow the man to be the captain of the ship, the home, of you, the family. Allow him to lead. Allow him to be the captain of the ship. It's impossible for you to say that you want a man of God, but you will not allow him to lead. That you will not submit to his leadership. That you still have opinions. Women, I need you to understand your opinion don't matter. I'm very sorry. I had to say it. Your opinion does not matter. You know who makes your opinion matter? Your husband. The man that you marry. The man that you will marry, the man of God. But you want to be married, but you still want to have opinions. You still want to have a say. It does not work like that. This is inside the man. Now, if you don't like what I'm saying, send me emails, letters. But I'm not taking anything back. You need to understand. Now, to the men. Men, if you want the woman to submit to you, you need to have some form of authority that you submit to you. Father figure, spiritual authority, mentor. When you marry that woman, you have taken away her rights. You have taken away her rights. If you're going to take her rights away, give her a reason as to why she should give up her rights. Why she should submit to you. You need to have a good track record, man. There's a lot of men out there that don't have good track records. You need to have integrity. You need to have discipline. A lot of men out there do not have any form of discipline. Like, I look at Neo, the artist. A lot of men are praising him. Oh, he has 4 girlfriends. He has 4 girlfriends. Oh, that's a smart guy. To me, he's not smart. He lacks discipline. Because he was married before and he keeps cheating on his wife. Discipline. A man that does not have discipline is a dangerous man. Not dangerous as in brilliant. Ignorant. Ignorant. Lack of discipline. Solomon. Lack of discipline. Idle hands. Lack of discipline. Men, you need to be men of integrity. But discipline. A lot of men don't have discipline. The men that cheat now, there's no discipline. It has nothing to do with what they're going through. It's discipline. And I'm not going to even blame their fathers. Their fathers were not around. No, you're a man. You should have some form of discipline. I grew up with a lot of men. A lot of men of integrity. Men with discipline. But I know a lot of men that don't have discipline. Right now on social media, there are men that I know personally. They are married. But they are on social media liking pictures of IG models, liking pictures of social media models. Why are you on social media liking other pictures of women and you're married? Lack of discipline. Why are you sending DMs to single women and you're married? Lack of discipline. Why are you making comments that you should not be making? Lack of discipline. A lot of men are not disciplined. I'll say it another way. There's a lot of men that has not submitted to authority, that have no form of authority. No one that can correct him, direct him, instruct him. That's why authority is very important. I know the greatest of men that are great right now, and they have authority. They are great in their sector. They are great in their ministry, but they submit to authority. Authority brings discipline. Authority brings integrity. Authority brings and directs purpose, vision. Authority brings order. There's a lot of men out there, there's no order. It's chaos. There's no discipline. There's a lot of women out there that they are running their marriages. No order. Discipline. Men, we need discipline. We need discipline. As we go into 2023, we need discipline. Discipline. How can a man impregnate a woman and choose not to take care of that child and saying to himself, I don't care about that child. But you are sleeping with the woman, but now you don't care about the child? Discipline, integrity, self-control. A lot of men don't have self-control. If you can't control your organs, then there's a problem. So women, I need you to do your homework. A lot of women are blaming the man, but they did not do their homework. A lot of women are blaming the man did this and this and this, but you did not do your homework. You're not taking ownership for your actions. The man looks good, he dressed good, he has the car, he has the money. So let me sleep with him, let me do whatever I want to do with him. But you're not taking accountable for your action. You're not doing your research. You're allowing your flesh to lead you. Men, you're allowing your flesh to lead you. You see the woman, you know she's red flag, you know she's up to nothing. You know she's after one thing. She wants your money, but you still give in to the lust and the pleasure and the lies. No self-control. Men, discipline, self-control, integrity. You need those. Do your homeworks, men and women. Do your homework. Because I am tired of hearing, oh, the man did this, the woman did this, the woman is this, the woman is this, the man is this, the man is this. But they're not telling you their story. They're not telling you the true story. What signs did you ignore? What did you do? What did you not do? What red flags did you ignore? Which family member that you did not listen to? Which friend you did not listen to? But they blaming the man, they blaming the woman. They blaming each other. There's so much hate between the two sexes on social media. So much hate. No one is saying, this is my fault. I did this. I did not do this. They're not taking accountability for anything. They're just blaming. But this is Inside the Mind. This is season 3. I'm already dropping bombs. This is season 3. We're going to get loud. We're going to get clear. No topic is off limits. You know, it's season 1, I was very reserved. Season 2, okay. I didn't want to hurt any feelings, but season 3, I don't care. As my producer direct me, instruct me, I will follow. Because this is Inside the Man. Everything is inside the man. We are the key. The men is the key. Men, we are the key. So thank you for listening. I hope that I did not lose anyone. If this episode is too much for you, you can save it, send it to a friend. Tell everyone about Inside the Man, because Inside the Man is here to stay. And in 2023, we have some materials that we're going to release. I have 5 books that we're going to release. 1 is actually complete. 2 is being worked on right now. We're going to release 5 books for the men, for the women. And women, we're going to release a lot of stuff. But stay with me. And follow Inside the Man podcast on Facebook, IG, TikTok, YouTube. You can find Inside the Man podcast on every leading podcast platform. Women that say they want a man of God, do you know what you're asking for? Do you know what's the cost, the price you have to pay? There's a price to pay to be married to a man of God. There's a price. But also the rewards that comes with being with a man of God, especially a man that is under God's authority. He has access to everything. Nothing is off limits to him. So women, if you can control yourself and put boundaries in place, there's nothing that man will not give to you. Thank you for listening to episode 2. Again, close with this. Women, gotta do your homework. Men, do your homework. Women, if you're saying that you want to marry a man of God, you want to be with a man of God, death to self. Death to self. There has to be dying to self. You have to submit. You have to submit to the man's leadership. You have to trust that man can lead you and guide you. If you don't think that man can lead you and guide you, do not marry him. Do not stay with him. Do not be with him. Stay away, because that man is a high value man. That's a high value man. He's under God's authority. There's only value under God's authority. Only value. You will only find value under God's authority. You will not find value anywhere else. Only under God's authority. So, thank you for listening. This is Fritz from Inside the Man Podcast. Until next time.